Where'd he go? Yeah, see, look, he's got skis on. You'd think he'd go slower. But no. See, didn't even realize he hit me. Okay, now for this part, I'm gonna leave those there because I'm gonna end up coming back here anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna get these enemies though. I don't want them in my way. Out of my way. Yeah, you wouldn't think this dragon could charge an enemy with full armor on. But then, you know, they were stupid enough to put armor on in the ice cave. Apparently that makes their feet slippery. Now, for this part, you'll want to master that dropping in midair thing. That's the only way to get to that platform. I think if you kept flying, you probably would have ended up over here. And you'd have missed out on the key. This guy. Come on. Let's see. Yeah, see, I ended up just circling around. I thought it was kind of interesting that the music would change if you're in a portal long enough. I think the music loops like 3 times. Well, maybe not loop. It just restarts, and after it plays 3 times, it'll change to something different. And they'll play something from maybe another portal, or they'll play music that can only be heard in that particular level. Like this, for example. I don't think you can hear this music anywhere else. And we're almost done. See that pillar up there? That's where we were. Should be coming up to another dragon. Ah, get out of my way. Here's another thing I like about this game. One of the few games where bats aren't a pain to deal with. I should have mentioned this earlier, but don't forget to get these 3 behind here. I should have said that when I first did this. But yeah, we're done. Let's circle around over here. Back where we found those lives. And let's go home. Funny how they call it peacekeepers, yet what they're keeping is far from peace. You want it to be peaceful? Don't attack the hero. All the worlds, they're pretty much like, I don't know, I guess, what the inhabitants are, well, maybe not what they're doing, because like I said, what they're keeping is far from peace. But here we have the boss, and hopefully this boss will be a little more challenging. It's like with that first boss, one of the sheep went rogue. Like, no wonder we took him down so easily. With all those other sheep, they go down in just one charge or one flame. So, I'm tired of being toasted by Spyro and his dragon buddies. Who's with me? We saw that Toasty was alone, so I guess the rest of the flock didn't go for it. Now, these enemies, I don't remember the exact name, but I know they have the word kamikaze in their name, and I guess that last one just demonstrated why. But there was something kind of interesting about this, and I'll show you what it is right now. See, if you can... get out of the way. I can't believe that last one hit me. If you can get her before she hits one of her little guys, they'll just sit there. Well, not sit there, they're standing. But that wasn't the interesting part. I'm going to come up here. I want to get that key. The key is down there. Let's glide over here. Wow, an entire open space for that one gem. It'll give me a whole horde of red ones. But when it comes to the higher values, you're going to be stingy with that. Now, it's obvious why they're called kamikazes, right? And you think, oh, they dive straight off the cliff because they've got that armor over their face. But look at this. Look at that. Look at that. He actually has the nerve to attack me, and he's circling with me. I mean, can you see me or something? Yeah, I did that by accident once. I charged straight for the whirlwind, and one of them circled around, and he didn't go straight off the cliff. He was just running into a wall, but he didn't do anything. Sometimes when they run straight into a wall, they'll die anyway, but that one didn't die. He just circled around and he just stayed there. By the way, I should have mentioned this from the beginning, but you'll want to come to the boss levels with full health, because they don't have health in them, so yeah, you'll want to be careful with that. I think you only have to worry about that with the first, let's see, I think 3 worlds, and that's it. I think when you get to the 4th world, they finally give you health. And that's it for the boss. He wasn't that tough either. He's just like Toasty. Just like Toasty, I got rid of all of his defenses. Toasty had those dogs. This guy had those kamikaze guys. And I took him down in 3 hits. Actually, I never gave Toasty the chance to try to attack. This guy actually tried to attack. Okay, I only have 1 more portal, so I'm gonna continue. Let's get this flight done. And here we have some rings, but they're only worth 1 second. Okay, first off, that fairy there, just ignore her in the beginning. She's for later. As you can see, her back is to you, so I guess that's an indicator that she's not there for you straight off. She's there for when you start getting the lights. We'll be coming up to that in just a sec. Let's get these archers first. Yep, see? That's what she's for. She pretty much just tells you to circle around and come get the rest of these lights. So yeah, just ignore her until you come back. Well, not come back, but until you come to this area. Yes. No, I do not want to try again. Just like I told that first fight, I am just fine with the record I have now. And that does it for the Peacekeeper's world. So I will see you next time. We'll be doing the Magic Crafter's world. So see you next time.